Bismillah Rahman Rahim. My name is Dr. Zubair Ahmed. Today's lecture is about infinite series. Student, yesterday we learned about infinite series and basic definitions like what is sequence, what is series, what is infinite series, monotonic sequence, convergent and divergent of sequence, monotonic, monotonically increasing and monotonically decreasing sequence, and also learn about taste for infinite series, either converge or diverge. Now, first test is comparison test. We did yesterday. Now, today we talk about another very important test, D'Alembert test, D'Alembert ratio test. In D'Alembert ratio test, the series UN of positive terms, number first condition converge if UN plus 1 over UN, it means ratio of UN plus 1 and UN is given, and UN plus 1 apply limit n tends to infinity less than 1, then our series is converged. If limit n tends to infinity un plus 1 over un, this ratio is greater than 1, then the given series is diverged. And if equal to 1, then this D'Alembert test will fail. Now take example. Now test the convergence of this series 1 plus 2 square x plus 3 square nx square up to so on, where x is positive. Now here is 1 plus 2 square x plus 3 square x square, then 4 square x cube, but here not n is not here. This is by mistyping. Now over un, it means nth term of this series. You can easily find this is n square x n minus 1, because if you put n equal to 1, then 1 square is 1 and 1 minus 1 x0 is 1 first term. If you put n equal to 2, then this is 2 square and x. If you put n equal to 3, you get third term. Okay, then n u sub n plus 1, u sub n plus 1, this equal to, here put plus 1, n plus 1 square x power n, because here in place of n put n plus 1. Now un plus 1 over un, ratio of this n tends to infinity, this equal to n plus 1 square x power n over n square x n minus 1. Now simplify this, we get n plus 1 over n whole square into x, because here is x power n, and into x power minus n because x. Now after simplification, now here is n plus 1 over n, it means here n cancel, 1 plus 1 upon n whole square into x, and you know that this is very useful limit. Here limit n tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 upon n whole square and into x. Here is a constant. If here apply you limit 1 upon infinity, this is 0, then 1 into x, again you get x. Now, by D'Alembert ratio test, UN is convergent if x is less than 1 and divergent if x is greater than 1 according to statement written in above. Now, if x equal to 1, then what about x equal to 1? If x equal to 1, then nth term of the above sequence is n square. Then apply limit n tends to infinity on un, and un is n square, we get infinity. It means thus un is convergent, x is less than 1, and divergent if x is greater than equal to 1, because according to definition statement of D'Alembert ratio test, convergent when x is less than 1, this is given x less than 1, and divergent x is greater than 1, this is also 1. Now we checked either x equal to 1, the given series is convergent or divergent, but it's a divergent. It means series also divergent at x equal to 1. It means series diverge when x is greater than or equal to 1 and converge x less than 1. Okay. Now take another example. X upon 1 into 2 plus x square 3 into 4. First of all, in first step, we need to find nth step of this series. It's very easy. You see here, x power 1, x power 2, x power 3. Nth step, x power n. Here is 1 into 2, then 3 into 4, then 5 into 6. It means the nth term of this series 2n minus 1 into 2n. You can easily check, put x equal to 1, you get first term, n equal to 2 second term, n equal to 3 third term, up to n. And un plus 1 in place of n, put n plus 1. Very easy. Now apply ratio test, and this un plus 1 into un, and simplify this. Very easy, very simple. You did in high school. Okay, and square cancel, apply limit, you get again x. Now again we'll get x. You know that according to D'Alembert ratio test, x is converge when x is less than 1. X is diverge when x is greater than 1. Then what about x equal to 1? Again, you take un, put value of x is 1 here. What we get, 1 upon 2n minus 1 into 2n. Now here use this use same last we did comparing test. Un is this. Again you take vn from un. Now here is what is power of in denominator? Power of n, n square. In numerator, no any n. It means v sub n will be 1 upon n square. Now, using comparing test, limit n tends to infinity, vn over un, this equal to 4. Again, 4 is greater than 0. Recall your memory, last time we did in comparing test, if ratio of this, when we apply limit, we get k. If k is finite and positive, then we will apply p test on v sub n. If p is greater than 1, then series converge. If p less than or equal to 1, then series diverge. Here ratio k is greater than 0. It means the summation of vn is converge. Then by comparing test, un is also converge. Thus un is convergent if x is less than or equal to 1 and diverge if x is greater than or equal to 1, because here vn, what is vn? Vn is n is 1 upon n square, and here what is p? P is 2. And by using p test, when p is 2 greater than 1, then series converge. It means if un is convergent, according to comparing test, un also convergent. It means when you put x equal to 1, then series is converged. It means the given series converge when x is less than or equal to 1 and diverge if x is less than 1. It means in D'Alembert ratio test, first we apply D'Alembert ratio test, then when you take UN, then apply comparing test, then you decide series is converge or diverge easily. Another example, here UN and this UN plus 1, this is nth term. How to find nth term? You already did in first year inter class. Is very easy, but it's very important. Okay, then apply D'Alembert. Again we get x. Again you check UN. Then again we take VN. And what is n? Here is a P. First I'll check. Again get result is 1. 1 is 1 finite. Again according to P test, 1 upon n square, power of n is 2, P is 2. Again UN is convergent. If U is convergent, then by computer test your VN also convergent. Okay, now second test is RAPE test. Now sometime when we apply limit and result will be 1, you already know that in D'Alembert test, ratio test, when apply limit n tends to infinity, UN plus 1 over UN equal to 1, then test will be fail. Then we apply RAPE test, also called higher ratio test. In RAPE test, if UN positive term series such that limit n tends to infinity and UN over, it means we reciprocal. In ratio test, UN plus 1 over UN, here is UN over UN plus 1 minus 1 equal to K. If K is greater than 1, series converge. If K less than 1, series is diverge. This is statement of RAPE test. Now see here in this example, test the convergence of this series. First take nth term of this series. You see that x square, x cube, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. UN is this. And UN plus 1, it means replace n by n plus 1. It's very easy. Then apply limit n tends to infinity, UN plus 1 over UN. What we get? We get x. Okay, now if x is less than 1, UN is convergent. If x is greater than 1, is divergent. If x equal to 1, test is failed. Now apply RAPE test when x equal to 1. Now this is same procedure of D'Alembert ratio test. See here, in D'Alembert ratio test, UN plus 1 over UN, apply limit. This here we applied only D'Alembert ratio test, we get x. Now in D'Alembert ratio test, we know that x less than 1 convergent, greater than divergent, x equal to 1 fail. Now we apply RAPE test. Now in RAPE test, x equal to 1. Now what is RAPE test? N, UN, n plus 1 minus 1. Okay, limit n tends to infinity and UN is given, UN plus 1 minus 1. Now we take LCM and solve this. Okay, then solve it. Now again apply limit, we get 2. 2 is greater than 1. Now by RAPE test, series is convergent. That is, series is convergent if x is less than or equal to 1, and divergent if x is greater than 1. Okay, here in first step we applied D'Alembert ratio test. Now in D'Alembert ratio test, finally we get x. Again, x is less than 1, then UN is convergent. If x is greater than 1, un is divergent. If x equal to 1, then test is fail. There are three conditions. When test is failed, that's why we are applying RAB test. X equal to 1. When we put x equal to 1 and then solve it, we get 2. And 2 is greater than 1. By Rabi's test, series is convergent. Again, you see here their statement of Rabi's test. Here Rabi's test, series is convergent when k is greater than 1. Now, and series is divergent when k is less than 1. Now, in this case, our case result is 2. That's why series is convergent. And you already know that when x is less than 1, here in this case series convergent if x is less than or equal to 1, and divergent if x equal to greater than 1. Again, we take another example. Here un, see here un is given, un plus 1. Okay, first step, here limit un or un plus 1, this equal to, we get 1. Now D'Alembert test, ratio test is fail. Okay, now apply Rabi's test. Rabi's test means un over un plus 1. Now here is some misprinting. Here is not un over un plus 1, is actually un plus 1 over un. Please correct it here, this step. This is un plus 1 over un. Now apply Rabi's test. Okay, un plus 1 minus 1 into n. Okay, and take LCM and solve. Now we get 0. 0 is less than 1. Now according to RAB test, if k less than 1, then series is divergent. It's very easy. Now another example. Again un plus 1. First of all apply ratio test. See here ratio test, and un plus 1 and apply limit here, we get x. Again x less than 1, convergent, greater than or divergent, x equal to 1, test fail. We check because you already know that RAB test apply when test will be fail. Now here apply RAB test x equal to 1, we get 4 upon 3. 4 upon 3 means 1 point something, 1.33 is greater than 1. It means again series is convergent. Series is convergent when x equal to 1 and x is less than 1, means x is less than or equal to 1, and divergent when x greater than 1. Okay, I think you fully understand RAB test. RAB test depends on D'Alembert ratio test. When ratio test will fail, then you apply RAB test. Okay, now these examples already solved, very simple. Now another test is Cauchy integral test. What is Cauchy integral test? If for x is greater than or equal to 1, f of x be a positive monotonically decreasing integrable function such that f of x equal to un. Now given un term will equal to f of x for positive integral values of n, then this series is convergent if proper integral from 1 to infinity, integral from 1 to infinity f of x dx is convergent. Otherwise this series is divergent. It means simply given series we will convert in function form f of x, then integrate from 1 to infinity f of x dx. If integral is convergent, it means we get any finite value. If we get finite value, it means this series will be convergent. If we will not get any finite value, then this series will be divergent. Very simple. Now use Cauchy integral test. 1 plus 1 upon 1 upon 2, 1 upon 3 square, 1 upon 4 square. Now in first step un, nth term is 1 upon n square, is very easy. Then f of n means f of x equal to 1 upon x square. Now integrate from 1 to infinity. Okay. Now integrate 1 upon x square. This is very easy integration. You take in numerator x square minus 2, and then apply limit from 1 to infinity, we get 1. 1 is finite. It means since integral from 1 to infinity f of x is convergent by Cauchy integral test, then the given series is also convergent. It's very easy. Again, second example, find first nth term, then f of x equal to this in x form. Now apply integration. Now here we're using partial fraction. Here a partial fraction. Then integrate this is log x plus 1 minus log x plus 2. Apply limit. We get again log 3 upon 2, 3 upon log 3 upon again finite value. It means this also convergent. Okay, this very easy test. Now last is Cauchy root test. Cauchy root test means a series summation un for positive term is convergent if un power 1 upon n less than 1, divergent if limit n tends to infinity un power 1 upon n greater than 1, and test is failed when equal to 1. This is criteria for Cauchy root test. Now this is given series. Now un, the same un is given, and apply un power 1 upon n, un power up and apply limit. Now it is very easy, and then cancel. We get this again. This is a constant 1 upon 3 outside, and n plus 1 upon n. This is 1 plus 1 upon n. Again, this equal to what? This equal to 1. We get if this equal to 1 plus 1 upon n is e, and e upon 3, e upon the value of what is value of e? 2 point something. That's why it's less than 1. It means less than 1, then by Cauchy root test, this is convergent. It's very easy. And test the series, test the convergent of series whose nth term is un n square upon n plus 1 power n square. Now here apply Cauchy root test. When n tends to infinity, u sub n power 1 upon n equal to limit n tends to infinity. Here n square upon n plus 1 power n square, this 1 upon n by Cauchy root test. Now this equal to you n, this n cancel, this also n cancel. What we get, limit n tends to infinity, n plus 1 power n over n power minus 1, means we take reciprocal. Okay, and flip this is a negative power. Then n plus 1 over n, and power is n because here also, here is n and here also n, both are n. Then is power minus 1, and this equal to what? 1 plus 1 upon n power n minus 1. And this equal to e. You know that is very useful limit. Limit n tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 upon n power n. This is what? Infinity. So this is e, and power minus 1 means 1 upon e less than 1. Now hence by Cauchy root test, this is also convergent. Now again see another series. His nth term is n cube upon 3n, and un power 1 upon n is equal to this 3 upon n upon 3, and then cancel. Apply limit n tends to infinity, 3 power n power 3 upon n over 3. This is equal to 1 upon 3 less than 1. It means again by Cauchy root test, this also convergence converts. Now examine this series. This also same. You take un power 1 upon n, and apply limit n tends to infinity, 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon n power n, and you know that this is e, 1 upon e is less than 1. Again series is convergent. See, now see here this type of series. What is un? Un is n plus 1 power n plus 1 minus un plus 1 upon n and power n, and un power 1 upon n equal to this because n is cancelled. Now in n term you can easily check, put n equal to 1, 2, 3, you get first, second, third, and all terms. Okay, then you simplify this. Again we get 1 upon e minus 1. This is also less than 1. It means again series is convergence. Okay, in same way, you can see this problem. Again, we get this x, and hence series converge if x is less than 1 and diverge x is greater than 1, because we don't know about what is x here. That's why we're simply saying that convergence and divergence, if x is less than 1, converge, diverge when x greater than 1. Just we check x equal to 1, put the value of x 1 and solve it, and again we solve it. Is 1 upon e, 1 upon e is again less than 1. It means series is convergent. Okay, thank you very much, student. Now this is very important topic in mathematics major 1, how we check the given infinite series is convergent or divergent. We have different tests. How we apply tests depend upon your choice. If any function is easily integrable, you apply Cauchy integral test. If you apply Cauchy root test, if any problem easily solved by power 1 upon n, and apply Cauchy root test, or you apply P series. Is depend upon your practice. If you have any question, first you read this. I have already sent you YouTube link in your portal, student portal, and also all kind of notes and documents in student link e-portal. Please visit your e-portal and download videos and extra material. And again, if you have any question, you are welcome. And one important thing here is one misprinting in one problem. I show you. Please correct it. Yes, here here the no n. Here is simply 1 plus 2 square x plus 3 square x square. N is not available here. By misprinting, n is here. Remove this n. Okay, and okay, thank you very much.